सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथ बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्म उपनिषदं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोत् अनिराकरणमस्त्वनिराकरणं मे अस्तु। तदात्मनि निरतेय उपनिषत्सु धर्मास्ते ते मयि सन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओमित्येतदक्षरमुद्गीतमुपासीत ओमिति ह्युद्गायते तस्योपव्याख्यानम् तदनन्यत्वम् आरम्भणशब्दादिभ्यः एतदुक्तं भवति। एकेन मृत्पिण्डेन परमार्थः मृदात्मना विज्ञातेन। When one lump of earth or clay is mrudatmana vijñātena, when it is known as clay, then alone you have known that lump of earth properly, correctly. Sarvam brunmayam ghatasharavodyanchanadigam mrudatvagatva avisheshat vijñātam bhavet. Because what you call ghata, sharava, udanchana, a plot, a pot and a plate or a jar, mrudatmakatva avisheshat, because their atma is also mrut, they also are nothing but clay. So they also being nothing but clay, therefore they are as well known when the clay is known. So once you recognize clay, you can see it wherever it is. Idea is when you recognize Brahma, then you know, see it wherever it is. Then it doesn't matter in which form the clay comes. You do not get distracted. You can recognize it and you can connect with it. And so also in whichever form Brahma comes, you can connect with it, you can recognize it, connect it as your own self, as a matter of fact. Yataha vācārambhanam vikāra nāmadheyam vāca eva kevalam asti iti ārabhyate. Because what you call vikāro, ghataha, शरावः उदञ्चनं चैति वाचारम्भणं विकारो नामधेयम् न तु वस्तुवृत्तेन विकारो नाम कश्चिदस्ति नामधेयमात्रं हि एतद् अनुदं मृत्तिका इत्येव सत्यमिति न तु वस्तुवृत्तेन विकारो नाम कश्चिदस्ति. In reality, there is no such entity as a vikara, as a modification, such as a pot, such as a plate, such as a jar. Namadheya matram is only in the name. Therefore, anurtam, it is unreal because it has no reality more than the name pot. So this object has no reality more than the name pot or the name cloth or whatever the name and form is. That's the only reality it possesses, which is, it exists merely in name only. Yato vacharambhanam vikaro namadheyam, because the so-called vichara is something which is a speech as its origin, which only in the name. Esha Brahmana Drishtanta Amnatah. What is the reason why the Shruti gives this example? So what is Darshtanta? Esha Brahmana Drishtanta Amnatah. This Drishtanta where Brahma is Darshtantam. Brahman is what is illustrated, the illustration for illustrating Brahman. Tatra Shutad Vacharamana Shabdat. In this illustration, we hear the word Vacharambanam, Vikaramana. Tatra Shutad Vacharamana Shabdat. The word Vacharambanam, which we see in the Drishtanta illustration. Dashtantikevi Brahma Vyatirekena Kaijatasya Abhavati Gamyate. So just as in Drishtanta, in the illustration, the Karya Jatam, the pot and the cloth, the pot and the plate, etc., are no separate from clay, nothing but clay. So in Dashtanta, we understand that this Jagat also is nothing but Brahman. Meaning that it does not exist, it has no existence separate from the existence of Brahman. Punasya. Further, this point is further emphasized or further validated by saying that so Brahma karyanam mithyatvam tat karyanam mithyatvoktyapi darshidam. That Brahma karya, whatever is the product of Brahman, is mithya. How do you say that? Because the product of mithya is also mithya. So Brahma karya. So punasya tejo bandhanam Brahma karyatam uktva. Then the Shruti says that tejaha ab annam, the fire, the water, the earth, these are the products of Brahma. Tejo bandha karyanam, tejo bandha vyatirekena abhavam braviti. Then Shruti shows how the karya, the effects of these three elements also are mithya. Meaning karya matram mithya. Whatever is the effect is mithya. Vacharambhanam vikaro namadhyam. Wherever vikara is, that vikara is namadhyam, only exists in words or in speech and doesn't have reality other than the material cause. Arambhana Shabdadibhyah iti. That's the word from the sutra. The Adi Shabdat Aitadatmidam Sarvam Tat Satyam Satma Tattvamasi. So Sutrakara says that the Shruti conveys the mithyatvam of the Jagat So this statement is meant to convey that Jagat is Mithya and Brahma is Satyam. And what is meant by Mithyatvam? That Jagat does not have existence apart from Brahman. Jagat does not enjoy an independent existence. It cannot exist in absence of Brahman. And that is the definition of Mithya. Where a thing cannot exist in absence of something else, that is Mithya. What is Satyam? That which exists on its own, which is independent as far as its existence is concerned, independent as far as it reveals itself, its revealing is concerned, independent as far as its completeness or wholeness is concerned. Therefore, any other words also can serve that purpose, because the intention is to communicate the Mithyatma of the Jagat, and that the Shruti does not only by the Arambhana Shabda, by other words as well. Aitidatma idam sarvam tat satyam saatma tattvamasi. Idam sarvam, this universe has that Sat as its Atma. Tat satyam, that Sat, the material cause, is Satyam, that is also truth. Sa Atma, and that is the Atma of the Self. Tattvamasi, He Shvetaketu, that thou art. Idam Saram, Idam Atma, all of this is nothing but the Self. Brahma Vedam Saram, all of this is nothing but Brahma. Atma Vedam Saram, all of this is nothing but Atma. Neha Nanasti Kinchana, there is no duality here in Brahman, whatever. Iti evamadi adyapi atmaigatva pratipadana param vashana jatam udahartavyam, and therefore this and any other statement. So tadatmanam swam akuruta, it created itself by itself. So this and any other statements also are intended by the Sutrakara. Any of those statements which reveal the Mithyatma of the Jagat. On the page 374, continuing now. Says Ratnapra, Jiva Jagatoho Brahma Anyatve Pratigna Badha Itiyaha. If Jiva and Jagat, subject and the object, sentient and insentient, whatever there is in this creation, Brahma Anyatve, if anything stands apart from Brahman, then Pratigna Badha, there will be then Badha, the negation or the falsification of Pratigna, of the proposition. So that's what Bhashyakara is, Nacha Anyatha iti. Nacha Anyatha Eka Vijnanena Sarva Vijnanam Sampadhyate. Nachanyatha, in no other way. Eka Vijnanena Sarva Vijnanam Sampadhyate. In no other way will it happen that by knowing one, everything is as well known, which is the pratigna, that's the proposition, and that proposition will not be right in any other way. If Jiva and Jagat and Ishvara, all of these, unless they are non-separate from Brahman, unless they are all mithya, meaning not enjoying independent existence, not enjoying an existence other than that of Brahman or other than Brahman. Otherwise, the pratigna, the proposition, eka vijnanena sarva vijnanam, knowledge of everything by knowledge of one, na sampadhyate, will not be accomplished. This pratigna, the proposition, will not work, will not be proven right unless everything, whatever there is Brahman. That whatever appears to be separate from Brahman or different from is mithya. It only appears different but not different in reality. यदि जगत है ब्रह्मैव तत्वम तदा तज्ज्ञानेन तत्वतो ज्ञायेत. If Brahman is Tattvam, the essence of Jagat, essentially Jagat is nothing but Brahman. Tada tadjnanena tattvato jnayeta. Then by knowing Brahman, you essentially know whatever is, namely Jagat. Yatha rajju tattva jnanena bhujangadi tattvam. Just as by knowing the Rajju, how you as well known the snake and everything else. Tattvataya, meaning that what is the tattva, what is the essence of the snake is Rajju. What is the essence of the garland is Rajju, or the stick, whatever, the essence is Rajju. Therefore, by knowing the Rajju of the rope, you essentially know everything else. So also by knowing Brahman, you essentially know Jagat. As far as essence is concerned. As far as details are concerned, no. But they are all mithya, they are of no consequence. Mithya means that which is of no consequence. Tattva jnanam evacha jnanam. What is called jnanam? What is knowledge? Tattva jnanam. The knowledge of tattva, the knowledge of essence or reality alone is called knowledge. Tatah anyasya mithya jnanatvena ajnanatvat. So knowing this pot as clay is only, that's the only real knowledge about pot. Knowing everything else is all mithya and therefore ignorance only. The rest is all created from ignorance. All creation is from ignorance. All vikara is from ignorance. Therefore, knowing the vikara, knowing names and forms, only knowing ignorance. So, mithya jnanatvena, knowing an object or any entity in any other way will be mithya jnanam, will be false knowledge. Ajnanatvadidi, therefore, it is ignorance. Siddhantam upasamharati. The Vashyakara now concludes the Siddhanta. Tasmaditi. Tasmad yatha घटकरकादि आकाशानां महाकाश अनन्यत्वं यथा च मृगतृष्णिका उदकादीनां ऊषरादिभ्यः अनन्यत्वं दृष्टनष्टस्वरूपत्वात् स्वरूपेण अनुपाख्यत्वात् एवं अस्य भोग्यभोक्त्रादि प्रपंचजातस्य ब्रह्म व्यतिरेकेण अभावः इति द्रष्टव्यम्. तस्मात् therefore यथा just as घटकरकादि आकाशानां महाकाश अनन्यत्वम्. Now Bhashyakara changes the example. Even though Shruti gives the example of clay in the pot, Bhashyakara changes it to what? Ghadakarakadi akashanam mahakash ananyatvam. The space which is conditioned by a pot or a plate or a jar is indeed not only non-separate, is the same as the cosmic space. Mahakasha ananyatvam. In fact, there is not only Ananyatvam, there is Abhinnatvam. The space, in fact, is one. But here, anyway, Bhashyakar still says Ananyatvam. This space within the pot, etc., does not stand apart from the cosmic space. So, Tayo Ananyatve Kramena Drishtantava. Two Drishtantas Bhashyakar gives. Jiva Jagatoho Brahma Anyatve. So, Jiva Jagatoho Brahmana Ananyatvam. Jiva is not different from Brahma and Jagat is not different from Brahma. But Jiva is not different, Jiva is identical to Brahman and Jagat is non-separate from Brahman. So that's the difference. Therefore, for showing the relationship between Jiva and Brahma, Bhashyakara gives example of the Akasha, Ghatakarkadi, Akashanam, Mahakasha, Ananyatvam. How the space, condition within pot, etc. is no other than the cosmic space. Similarly, Jiva also is no other than Brahman. And second example is for Jagataha Brahmananyatva. Yathacha Mrigatrishnika Udakadinam Usharadibhya Ananyatvam. Just as Mrigatrishnika Udaka, just as mirage water, etc., does not stand apart from the sand or the desert. Why is it so? Drishta Nashta Swarupatvat. Because that mirage water is Drishta Nashta Swarupam. So Tasmat means Pratigna Balat. Tasmat, therefore, Pratigna Balat. What is Balam? Arthapatti. So Pratigna Balam, on the strength of Pratigna, Arthapatti. Shruti would not have made this Pratigna of knowledge of everything by knowledge of one. Shruti would not have made this Pratigna had all this been not non-separate from Brahman. What is Drishta Nashta Swarupatvam? Drishtam Pratidikam Nashtam Anityam Yat Swarupam. What is Drishta? What is Pratidikam? What is perceived? Nashtam, what is Anityam? But that which is constantly undergoing distraction. That we have seen, but it's constantly changing. This is called Drishta Nashta Swarupam. It is nashta, it is in fact getting destroyed even as you see. Even as you see, it is constantly getting destroyed. Yat Swarupam Tadrupena Anupakhyatvad. You can't define anything, really speaking. So it cannot be defined as to what the Swarupa of this pot is. As far as name and form are concerned, then by name and form you cannot describe this pot, because even as you see, it is changing. It is constantly changing, undergoing change, undergoing constant distraction, and therefore it cannot be said to be so and so. But by the time you say it is so and so, it has changed already. Satta Sfurti Shunyatvat. What we call the pot, the name and form, has no satta, no independent existence. It does not reveal itself independently. The pot can reveal itself only when the clay is revealed. The pot can exist only when the clay exists. Ananyatvam is sambandha. Therefore, the Jiva and Jagat, both of them are non-separate from Brahma. So Bhashyakara says, Drishta Nashta Swarupatvat Swarupena Anupakhyatvat. In that nature, they cannot define as such and such. Evam Asya bhogya bhoktradi prapancha jatasya. Similarly also, this prapancha jatam, this universe consisting of the bhokta and bhogya, or bhogya and bhokta, the enjoyer and the enjoyer, the experience and the experiencer. Brahma vyatirekan abhavaya drashtavyam. It is absent, is non-existent, devoid of Brahman. So devoid of Brahman, this Jagat would be non-existent. It is drashtavyam. So that's the Siddhanta. Tad ananyatvam arambana shabdadibhyah. The sutra has been thus explained by Bhashyakara. Says Nyayana tasvavatvad mrutushnika udakadinam usharadibhyah vedena nastitvam. Okay, that we have seen. Vimatam adhisthana atirikta satta shunyam savadhitvad chidatmavat iti vyatireka anumanadityartha. Vimatam adhisthana atirikta satta shunyam. This jiva or the jagat, satta shunyam, they are devoid of existence other than the adhisthana substratum. So unlike Chidatmavat, so Chidatma is something that is real, which does not have an avadhi, which cannot be negated, which does not have an end. Unlike Chidatma, because this has an end or this can be negated, therefore it is devoid of existence other than adhishthanam or the substratum. Now, still discussion continues. Says Ratnaprabha, Shuddhadvaitam Swamatam Uktva Bheda Bhedamatam Utthapayati. Shuddhadvaitam Swamatam. One's own mata, Vedanta own mata is Shuddhadvaitam. Pure Advaita, nothing but Advaita. So State Bank says pure banking, nothing else but banking, so pure banking. Nothing else but banking. So then this is actually called Kevaladvaitam, really speaking, not even Shuddhadvaitam. Because Vallabhacharya calls this Siddhanta Shuddhadvaitam. So it's called Kevaladvaitam. This Siddhanta is called Kevaladvaitam. But anyway, so this is real Shuddhadvaitam. That is Shuddhadvaitam. This is Shuddhadvaitam. This is really Shuddhadvaitam. So Somadam Uktva Bheda Bhedamatam Utthapayati. So now the refutation given the previous sutra is now taken up as a Purva Paksha here again. Bheda Bhedamatam. What is the nature of reality? It is Bheda, there is Bheda as well as Abheda. As cause, it is Abhinnam. As effect, it is Bhinnam. So that is the Bheda Bhedamatam. Nanu iti. Or if you look at Nyaya Nirnaya, Ekatva Ekanta Abhyogame Dvaitagrahi Pratyakshadi Virodhat Na Advitiye Brahmani Samanvaya Siddheti Purva Pakshayanna. The Purva Paksha which was there in the previous Adhikaranam, that Dvaitagrahi Pratyakshadi Virodhat. If you insist upon absolute non-duality, that there is no existence of duality, duality is not there at all, if this is what you say. Shuddha Dvaita means there is no duality whatever. Dvaitagrahi Pratyakshadi Virodhat. This view of yours contradicts the duality which we perceive with our perception, sense organs. Advitiye Brahmani समन्वय असिद्धि न अद्वितीय ब्रह्मणि समन्वय सिद्धि. So you still have to prove that Advaita does not contradict any other pramanam. That is called Siddhanta, which should be able to explain the life in totality. That should be the Siddhanta which explains the life in totality. So even though you perceive duality at the level of perception, non-duality is still true. Still it is non-duality even though you perceive duality. That's what you have to show. Even though perception, inference and any other kind of means of knowledge might be telling you otherwise, in spite of that, even though the Sankhyas and Vaisheshikas and Naiyayikas say things otherwise, even then, in spite of all of that, Brahman is non-dual and that alone is the truth. Thus you have to show how this does not contradict anything or nothing contradicts this. In reality, there is no contradiction between what Vedanta says and what any other means of knowledge says. Because each means of knowledge has its own scope. That being the case, they cannot contradict what Vedanta says because Vedanta has its own scope and perception, etc., have a different scope, different vishaya. That being the case, what perception or other means of knowledge reveal are not competent to contradict what Vedanta reveals. So, ekantavadam utthapayati. It's called ekantavadam utthapayati. Nanu iti. So, this bheda bhedavada is what is being introduced by Bhashyakara. No, anekantavadam, sorry. Anekantavadam utthapayati, not ekantavadam. Anekantavada. This is ekantavada, anekantavada. As cause, it is one. As effect, it is many. So thus this kind of thing is built into the reality. They say that you claim that the reality is absolutely non-dual, does not admit of any duality. They say no, we say that truth is non-dual, admitting of duality. So Nanu iti Bhashyakara says, Nanu anekatmakam brahma यथा वृक्षः अनेक शाखः एवं अनेक शक्ति प्रवृत्तियुक्तं ब्रह्म अतः एकत्वं नानात्वं च उभयम् अपि सत्यमेव. ननु Anekatmakam Brahma. Brahman has more than one Atma, meaning that Brahma contains diversity within itself. Brahman contains the manyness or the duality within itself. Yatha Vriksha Aneka Shakha Evam. Just as Vriksha or the tree contains duality within itself. Aneka Shakha has many branches. Evam Aneka Shakti Pravritti Yuktam Brahma. So also Brahma possesses within itself Aneka Shakti, many kinds of powers, and pravrittis, many activities. Say Ratnabhava अनेकाभिः शक्तिभिः तद अधीन प्रकृतिभिः परिणामैः युक्तमित्यर्थः. अनेक शक्ति प्रवृत्ति युक्तम अनेकाभिः शक्तिभिः युक्तम. That Brahman yuktam is possessed of various powers within itself. Tad adhina prakriti, those powers Tadena prakritibihi parinamahi, because of those different powers, there are parinama, there are modifications within Brahman. So Brahman is one, all right, but there is Swagata Bheda. Is that just a Vruksha is one, all right, as he himself explains. Atah ekatvam nanatvam cha ubhayavi satyameva. Not only ekatvam is satyam, nanatvam also. Oneness as well as manyness, both of them are really true. Both of them are equally true. That's the idea. We say ekatvam is real, nanatvam is mithya. This ekatvam is real, nanatvam also is real. So Brahma Satyam, Jagat Satyam. This is the sutra. Yours is Brahma Satyam, Jagat Mithya. Here Brahma Satyam, Jagat Satyam. Uvaya Sattvapi Vriksha Dushtante Dushtam. So, this both, how one also is real and many also is real. This is what is evident in the illustration of the tree. Yatha Bhashyakara says, Yatha Vriksha iti ekatvam shakha iti nanatvam yatha cha samudratmana ekatvam phena tarangadyatmana nanatvam yatha cha budatmana ekatvam gadasharavadyatmana nanatvam. So yatha cha vriksha iti ekatvam. Just as tree it is one, and shakha iti nanatvam, that there are many branches. In that sense, the manyness is equally true. Just as about the tree, oneness is true from the standpoint of tree, the manyness also is equally true from the standpoint of the branches. Yatha cha samudratmana ekatvam. Just as ocean, it is one. Phena tarangadyatmana, as well as at the same time, from the standpoint of phena, the foam, taranga, the wave, it is many. Yatha cha mrudatmana ekatvam. Just as clay, it is one. Ghata sharavadhyatmana nanatvam. As parts and plates, it is many. Both are equally true. So tree is one as well as many simultaneously. The ocean is one as well as many simultaneously. The clay is one and many simultaneously true. So says the Nyaya Amshamshi bhavena jiva brahmanoho भिन्ना भिन्नत्वे दृष्टान्त उक्त्वा कार्य कारणात्मना जगत ब्रह्मणो तथात्वे दृष्टान्तमाह. So shows here the difference in दृष्टान्त. So यथा वृक्ष इति एकत्वं शाखा इति नानत्वं. This is अंश अंशी भाव. विशिष्ट अद्वैत अंश अंशी भाव. The shakha, the branches are amsha. The tree is amshi, the possessing of the amsha, the part and the whole. Similarly, samudra is the amshi, and the waves and the foam and the bubbles are all amshas. So the first two examples are the examples of amsha and amshi bhava. Thus, bhinna abhinnatvam drishtanta uktva. Then what's the relationship between the Jagat and Brahma? Karya karanatmana Jagat Brahmano tathatve. Tathatve what? Bhinna bhinnatve. So Jagat karya karanatmana. Jagat is karyam and Brahman is karanam. So that's the relationship. Earlier relationship is of the part and the whole. Here the relationship is of the cause and the material cause and the effect. But Bhinna Bhinnatam stands both ways. As Amsha and Amshi. So as tree which is Amshi, it is one. Shakha the Amsha is many. Ocean Amshi is one. Waves are many. As Karanam Brahma, it is one. As Karyam Jagat, it is many. So yathacha mridatmana ekatvam gata sharavadhyatmana nanatvam. Nyayandina continues, Drishtanta samarthyat uktata sambhavanayam api manam vina nirdharana asiddhi iti ashankya. That is Drishtanta samarthyat. That is your Drishtanta. That is your view, all right. Uktata sambhavanayam api. So from the standpoint of your principle, from the standpoint of your Drishtanta, your Siddhanta, your view, what you say is okay. That there is oneness and manyness simultaneously. As Amsha and Amshi, or as cause and effect, all right. But Manavina, as you said, that is called Siddhanta, which should be able to explain all the life in entirety, really. If something does not get explained, then it no more remains a Siddhanta. So Siddhanta, the laws of Newton, were questioned because those laws could not explain certain phenomena at the subatomic level. When the atom was discovered, then there were different kinds of phenomena occurring now that they were able to observe, which phenomena could not be explained by the laws of Newton. Similarly, once the big telescopes were discovered, they were able to see huge bodies, in the cosmic bodies, like, big stars, etc. And what was happening at that level also could not be explained by the laws of Newton. Therefore, the Siddhanta has to be discarded. The Siddhanta is very neat. What you say is very neat. Amsha and Amshi, cause and effect, and therefore anekatmatvam, that the reality has both oneness and manyness, bheda bhedatvam. So that's all right. But is there a pramanam? Is there a means of knowledge that justifies this, that actually validates this? Your Siddhanta must be validated by the means of knowledge. So, manamina nirdharana asiddhi iti ashankya vyavastha anupattim pramanayati. Says, look, unless you accept this Siddhanta of bheda, the vyavastha, your life cannot be explained. This is a Siddhanta, this is a view that very clearly or very appropriately explains the life. So, Anupattim, the Vyavastha would not have been unless Bhinna Bhinnatvam was a Siddhanta. So, Tatra, the Bhashyakara says, Tatra ekatva amshena jnanat moksha vyavahara setsyate nanatva amshena to karmakanda shrayo laukika vaidika vyavaharo setsyatah ide. Tatra ekattvamshena jnanat moksha vyavahara setsyati. Now there are two vyavahara, moksha. So there are two kandas, karma kanda and jnana kanda. So Veda says these two sections, Karma Kanda and Jnana Kanda, and both are Pramanam. You cannot say Vedanta, and you can't say the Upanishad alone is Pramanam and Karma Kanda is not Pramanam. This is what you are saying in effect. What Vedanta says is the truth is one and non-dual. How can you explain all the Vyavahara? What all Veda says as far as the karma is concerned? So Veda talks about karma and asks you to perform variety of actions and also enjoins many duties upon you. All this could not be unless the jivas were all different from each other. And Veda also asks you to worship gods with yajna, etc. That could not be unless gods were all different. So unless this duality was real, how could Karma Kanda be justified at all? If non-duality was real, then who is telling whom? Who is worshipping whom? If you are Brahman, then who is the worshipper and where is the worshipper and where is worshipped? Who is Bhokta and who is Bhogya? So how to explain or how to justify this Karma Kanda if Tot Shuddha Advaita, where the reality, how to justify Karma Kanda? Look, the way we are saying, both of them have equal justification. Tatra ekatvam shena jnanat moksha vyavahara setsyati, because Upanishad talks about oneness. Therefore, by knowing the one, which is the amshi or which is the karanam, so by knowing the amshi, the whole or karanam, the material cause, moksha vyavahara setsyati, the vyavahara of moksha, which is the subject matter of the Upanishad, that will be accomplished, will be arrived at, established. Nanatvam shenatu. However, from the standpoint of the nana or the manyness, either as parts or as effects, so karma kanda shrayo laukika vaidika vyavaharo setsyatah iti. The laukika vyavahara and vaidika vyavahara, both of which calls for duality of the karta, karma, karanam, kriya, karma phala. This kriya karakadi vyavahara calls for duality, and we say duality is equally real. The only difference here is that we say that duality is mithya, and they say duality also is real. That's the difference. So nanatvam shenatu karma kandashu laukika vaidika vyavaharo. Laukika vyavahara, all the transactions or interactions that take place in the day-to-day life, as a Vedika, those actions that are enjoined by the Vedas, Sechada, all of these find their place. All of these will be justified only when you accept the Bheda Bhedavada. विशिष्ट दृष्टांत प्रदर्शन अनुपत्ति अपि प्रकृतेर्थे प्रमाणमित्याह. सो एवं च विशिष्ट दृष्टांत प्रदर्शन अनुपत्ति अपि. Shruti would not have given these examples. Vishishta drishtanta about the clay and the pots, etc. These examples would not have been given by Shruti unless this Bheda Bhedavada was intended by the Shruti. So, tadapi prakriti arthe pramanam. Therefore, the example of the clay and the pots given by the Shruti also becomes a pramanam. It also validates our siddhanta of Bheda Bhedavada. Evam cha. So, Bhashyakara says, Evam cha mridadi drishthantaha anurupaha bhavishyanti te. Evam cha, only when this is the case, that mridadi drishthantaha, drishtanta of the clay, or the iron or the gold, anurupa bhavishyanti, then alone they would be in conformity with our. So only when this is the Siddhanta of Bheda Bheda, then alone all the Dushtanta, the illustrations given by the Shruti, would be compatible, would be consistent, not otherwise. The Purva Paksha is called Anekantavada or Bheda Bhedavada. So says Ratnaprabha, Bheda Bhedamate Sarvavyavastha Siddhi Atyanta Abhede Dvaitamana Badayati Abhimanyamana Dushayati. Bheda Bhedamate Sarvavyavastha Siddhi. This is the Siddhanta. That when you accept Bheda Bheda, then all the Vyavastha can be explained of moksha and the karma, kanda, both Vyavastha can be explained. Atyanta Abhede Dvaitamana Bhada. On the other hand, we accept absolute non-duality, then this Siddhanta of non-duality contradicts all the Pramanam says perception which reveal duality. It Abhimanyamana. This is what the Purva Pakshi thinks. This Purva Paksha is Dushayati. So Bhashyakara shows the defect in this Purva Paksha. Naivam Syadati. Or if you look at the Nyaya Nirnaya, Jiva Jagatoho Brahmana Bhinna Bhinnatve Pratyakshadi Avirodhepi. You are right, Purva Pakshi, that Jiva Jagatoho Brahmana Bhinna Bhinnatve, that they are both Bhinna as well as Abhinna. As effect, they are Bhinna. As cause, they are Abhinna. Pratyakshadi Avirodhe. That will then explain the Pratyakshadi perception which reveals the duality. Kevala Bheda Tad Virodha Syad Eva. When you accept, so Kevala Bhede, when you take only duality, Kevala Bhede, Tad Virodha Syad, then there will be contradiction there. Iti Prapta Bheda Bhedavadam Dushayati. So, this way the Bheda Bhedavada comes, Kevala Abheda, in fact, Tad Virodha Syad. If you take Kevala Abheda, then all the Virodha will be there. If you take Bheda Bheda, Virodha will not be there. So, this Bheda Bhedavadam Dushayati Naivamiti. So, Bhashyakara says, Naivam Syat. No, this cannot be. You don't take the whole statement. You say, Yatha Somya Ekena Mritpindena Saram Mrunma Vijnadam Syat. Then you further go, Vachanambram Vikaranamdam Mrutyaka Ityeva Satyam. How about that part, So Bhashyakara says, what you say is not true. Why? Yaduktam Ekatvam Nanatvam Cha Ubhayapi Satyam Tatraha. We say that oneness and manyness both are true. To that we have to say this Mrityaka iti. So Bhashyakara says Mrityaka ityeva satyam iti prakriti matrasya drishtante satyatva avadharanat. Mrityaka iti eva satyam. What is Mrityaka? Iti. So Bhashyakara in Chandogya explained the iti shabda is meant to give a general example. The Mrityaka here stands for material cause. It is not that the clay is real. See, when Upanishad says Mrityaka, clay alone is real, intention is not to convey that clay is real. So whatever the Upadana Karanam is there, So clay here stands for upadana karanam and vikara stands for karyam. That in any upadana karana karya relationship, the upadana karanam, material cause alone is real and the karya, the effect is unreal. So mritika ityeva satyamiti prakriti matrasya drishtante prakriti matrasya satyatva avadharanat. In that drishtanta, prakriti means material cause. So prakriti matre satyatva avadharanat. That example wants to say that the material cause alone is real. Avadharana mritika iti eva satyam. That avadharanam is there, emphasis is there that the material cause alone is real and the vikara is unreal. न केवलम एवकार सामर्थ्याद विकार अनुतत्वम किंतु वाचारमणम श्रुतेश्चैति. It says only material cause is real, therefore the effect is not real. So the evakara says mritika eva, meaning the material cause alone is truth. That evakara excludes what? The effect is not true. So that evakara reveals the unreality of the effect. The same time, na kevalam evakara samarthyat vikara anutatvam, that vikara of the effect is mithya or unreal. Kintu vacharamana shrutescha, that vacharamana shruti also very clearly delineates the mithyatvam or the unreality of vikara or the effects. So vacharamana Bhashyakara says vacharamana shabdena cha vikarajadasya anrutatva abhidhanad. Vacharamana shabdena cha, and also by the expression vacharamana vikara namadheyam, very clearly says vikara has its origin only in speech. Namadheyam, it exists only in name. So vacharamana shabdena cha vikara jatasya anrutatva abhidhanat. And the vikara jatasya, whatever is falls in the category of vikara, whatever falls in the category of modification or karyam or the effect is anutam, is mithya, is very clearly stated by the vacharammanam. That's what Ratnava said. Evikara vacharamana shabdabhyam vikara satta nishedhat parinamavadha shruti bhashya ityartha. Evakara smrityaka ityeva says that prakriti is satyam. Vacharamana says vikara is anutam. By these two words, vikara satta nishedhat, that vikara or the modification has no independent reality. Parinamavada shruti bhashya, this parinamavada, eka anekavada or bheda bhedavada is not acceptable to shruti. Ityartha. Again, going to Jnana Tathapi Katham Akashadi Vikara Vaitathyam Darsthandike Purokta Avdharanadehe Abhavadya Shankya. Tathapi Katham Akashadi Vikara Vaitathyam. Alright. So the pot is mithya, alright, and clay is satyam, alright. That material cause is satyam, effect is mithya, alright. That's what I understand from that example. Tathap, even then, katham akashadi vikara vaitathyam. But how do you say that the jagat beginning from akasha, jagat is modification, being akasha, how do you say that is vitatham, or how do you say that is unreal? Darsthandike purvokta avdharanadehe abhavad. In Darsthandika, in with reference to Brahman, the evakara or vacharambanam they do not appear in the Dashtanta, which is Brahman. Iti ashanke tatrapi drishtanta nivishta artha anushakti ma evam. Says, no, in the Dashtanta also the drishtanta nivishtartha, the artha which is contained by the Drishtanta also flows into the Dashtanta as well. So Dashtantikepi, Bhashyakara says, Dashtantikepi aitadatmidam sarvam tat satyam iti cha paramakaranasya eva ekasya satyatva avadharanat. So Darshtandik also is there. What is illustrated? Aitadatamidam sarvam tat satyam. So all this universe has that Sat as its essence. Sat is the essence of the universe, tat satyam, and that is real. So whatever is the essence of the universe, which is Sat, is real. So therefore, even though that Evakara may not be there, but Aitadatma Idam is what stands for Sat. Idam Sarvam, this universe says Etad, that Sat as the Atma, Sat as essence, and that Satyam. So Sat is Satyam. What is Sat? The Upadana Karanam is Satyam. So just as Drishtanta reveals the Satyatvam, the truthfulness, reality of material called Evakara, in Darshtanta also, in these words, the same thing is conveyed. So same idea is also conveyed by the Darshtanta. The idea that the Upadana Karanam is real or Satyam is conveyed by Evakara and Vacharambana Shruti. Here also by Tat Satyam, Aitadatmidam Sarvam, Tat Satyam. All of this as Sat as essence, and Sat is Satyam, and Sat is Upadana Karanam. So Upadana Karanam is Satyam, is conveyed here as well. Iti cha Paramakaranasya ekasya satyatva avadharanat. And Paramakaranam is ekameva dvitiyam. What is Sat? Sadeva Somya idamagrasit ekameva dvitiyam. So ekameva advitiyam, which is the material cause, alone is Satyam. Paramakaranasya eva ekasya satyatva avadharana. Only Paramakaranam is Satyam, and nothing else is Satyam. Also says Ratnabhava, kincha samsarasya satyatve tad vishishtasya jivasya brahmaikya upadesha nasyat virodadityaha. Kincha samsarasya satyatve. If samsara or duality were real, if jivas were really limited, what is meant by the Bhedavada is that Brahman is infinite and jivas are all parts of Brahman. Brahman is Amshi, jivas are all Amsha. So Amshas or jivas are many. Just as fire is one and sparks are many, so also Brahman is one, jivas are many. If this is what the Siddhanta is, then Jivasya, no, sorry, where are we here? Kincha karya prapanchasyapi brahmavas satyatve. Like Brahman is truth, the Jagat also is real. Tad vishishta jivasya tad bhavapadesha asiddhi. Then tad vishishta meaning what? Prapancha vishishta jivasya. So jiva who is also qualified prapancha, jiva also is many or the amsha, tad bhavapadesha. But we were reading actually Ratnaprabha was more clear. Kin samsarasya satyatve tad vishishtasya jivasya If samsara is real, then jiva is samsara vishishta. So samsara is limited in time, place and causality. So also jiva is limited in time, place and causality, etc. So samsara vishishtasya jivasya brahmaikyopadesha na syat. Then Shruti would not say that jiva is indeed Brahman. If jiva was one among many and was a fraction of the total, then Shruti would not have said that, hey jiva, hey Shvetaketu, you are Brahman, you are limitless. Shruti could not have said that. So Sa Atma, Bhashyakara says, Sa Atma Tattvamasi Shvetaketu iti cha sharirasya brahma bhavopadeshat. Saha Atma. What is that Saha? Same. Aitadatmadam sarvam tat satyam. So that Sat, which is one and non-dual, which is the essence of this universe, that alone is real, and that alone is Atma, and that thou art. Sa Atma Tattvamasi Shvetaketu iti cha sharirasya he Shvetaketu. So Bhashyakara also includes the Shvetaketu here, Who is Shvetaketu? Sharira, Sharire Bhavaha. Shvetaketu is characterized by possessing a body, mind, sense complex. That Shvetaketu state, Tattvamasi, that which is Jagat Karanam, which is Satyam, which is Atma, that's what you are. And this could not have been if the Jiva was a fraction of Brahma. Okay. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmedi Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamur. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.